Hello and welcome to another episode. I'm Mark Romero, and today I'm so happy to be joined by Dr. Lara. We thought we would kind of end the year with, I guess, sort of a bang and perhaps maybe even a bit of a challenge. I mean, without a doubt, I think we have been in the most amazing whirlwind, well, for our whole lives, but really amplified for the last couple of
Yeah.
years. And really thought I would share something I think is really going to be important as we move into this next year, because the question comes up a lot. How do we transcend everything that's happening? How do we really awaken to our magnificence? How do we heal our lives? How do we optimize our ability to compose and create the life of our dreams and fulfill our purpose? We all come here with a song. And I love the Oliver Wendell Holmes quote that says, don't die with your music still in you. And I think this next year is really going to be a year where we want to bring our music forward. And because that music that's the catalyst for transformation and change on the planet.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that, this episode is the end of the year, and a lot of things come up at the end of the year. People look at how their year was, and then they look forward to the next year. I remember when it was 2020, and people like, oh, I'm so done with 2020. And they were really looking forward to 21. And for many people, it was a lot worse than 2020. And, that's what we want to talk to you about, is like how to transcend what's going on outside of you and bring that focus back in you and bring that self-empowerment from within. And we talk about New Year's resolutions, and a lot of people do the New Year's resolutions, and he talks about this at the gym, like it's so crowded at the gym, the first 6 weeks of the year, and then they fall off. And it's because people, they set these resolutions, but they don't have a plan. They don't understand why it doesn't work. So then they quit, or they don't even set resolutions, and they feel like they're going to fail just beginning.
Yeah, I think it also has to do with the fact that when you do set a resolution, and if we use the gym example, it starts bringing up stuff. It starts bringing up emotions. It starts bringing up unresolved issues. And for many of us, that's uncomfortable. We don't want to deal with that. So we find a way to sabotage ourselves. We find a way to stop. And I think if anything that we really have to be diligent is that we can't afford to be stopped anymore. We have to be committed to working on ourselves, to healing on ourselves. We have to be committed to further awakening ourselves and opening up and remembering who we really are. And then with that awareness, with that healing that's taking place within ourselves, how can we bring our passion, our purpose, our light forward into the world in a more powerful way? So one of the things we talk about a lot, and that I think we each do personally, is what do we just want to leave behind in 2021? What don't we want to take with us into the next year ahead? Maybe we want to let go of some worry. Maybe we want to let go of some fear. Maybe we want to let go of holding ourselves back. And so this is a great time to look at perhaps maybe what it is that you would like to let go. Write it down, do a little ceremony, write on a piece of paper, set it on fire, do whatever you got to do that makes sense to just let go of anything, any kind of like reoccurring negative pattern or challenge that you've experienced in this last year.
It's really interesting you say that, because we've been doing that for years. But what I realized this last year is that, many people, when we set the resolutions and they don't work, we keep living the same year over and over and over again. And if you want something to change in your life, you need to let go of who you are right now. You cannot create something new with the same thoughts and perceptions that you have right now. So that's why it was excellent that Mark said, write down what you want to let go of. Just setting the intention can bring things into motion. And, when you said that we don't have time to waste, like it's time to, fulfill our purpose and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know if you noticed, I started smiling because, oh yeah, it is. And, we can't run anymore from ourselves. It's time for us to face the music, really, and to really dive deep into who we are and ask ourselves, why are we here? really, why are we here? Why do we choose to be on this planet at this time? And if you haven't already, you're going to feel something in your heart. You're going to feel something in your soul that's like, I have something to say. There's a purpose. I have a purpose here. And that's why we're here. We're here to help the rest of humanity wake up with our wisdom and our gifts and our knowledge.
Yes, absolutely. So write that list down. What are you letting go of? What are you releasing? What are you healing? Set the intention. Life will respond in some way, some shape or form, and then take action. But then on the other hand, as we come into this new year, is I really want to challenge you. What can you birth into the world this next year? How can you express your true, authentic self, your passion, your purpose, your music, your light at a higher level? And I do want to just emphasize a little bit. This is the key to transforming the planet. This is the key to changing the world we live in, is each and every one of us being true to our true, divine, unlimited potential that's within us, and bravely, courageously, non-stopping, express that in this new year ahead. So also write down on the same piece of paper, what do I want to birth into the world this next year? How can I express my purpose at a higher level? How can I express my authentic self? So once again, letting go, what you want to let go of, and what it is that you want to breathe into, birth into this next year ahead.
Yeah, I think, yeah, definitely.
She's a lot for words.
That doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't. Not at all. Not at all. Anything else you want to say to kind of conclude with this process?
You can't run from it. The thing is, you can't. And a lot of people, I just want to go back to what you were saying, that it's uncomfortable. Okay. When we make change, it is uncomfortable. But you know what? You've got this one life right here. You have this one life. And if you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're the one that's going to have to make the change. Nobody's going to change it for you. We're the change. Okay, we are the change, and it starts with each one of us. And the more that we shine our light, the more we share. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like you have a purpose, you have to go out and share that and be on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. It's smile more. Help somebody with something. Maybe express more compassion towards yourself or towards somebody else, because that's the energy that's trying to emerge through us. We're transcending all of this fear and this greed and all of this kind of stuff, and we're watching it unravel before our eyes. But a lot of people are waiting for somebody to lead us to that. And the thing is that you are your own leader. You are creating your own reality with your thoughts, your words, your perceptions, and beliefs. So it might behoove you to look at what it is you're thinking and to see what's going on outside of you, because when you change your thoughts, you can change what's happening outside of you in your reality.
Yeah. So what does that all come down to? It all comes down to this, that who you are matters. If you could see how your state of being shines into the world around you, if you could actually see it with your eyes, you would be amazed at just how powerful your light is, and just its impact that it has on other people, other things in this world. And it is so important to reflect that bravely, courageously, and don't stop. Just keep on shining. We're all made up of the same beautiful energy that set this universe in motion. And we're all being called to shine our light, express our music, fulfill our purposes, be our authentic selves, and to shine and make a difference in the world. Each and every one of us is a piece of the puzzle of this thing called global transformation. So we just wanted to come together on this podcast episode today to just send you all kinds of blessings, all kinds of encouragement, all kinds of just beautiful goodness to support you on your journey to unveiling the masterpiece that's already within you. It's already there. Everything you need is already within you. It's just about letting go of all this stuff that's not in alignment with that. Something beautiful and magical can come out of that experience. So thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. I just want to thank you for your commitment to working on yourself, your commitment to shining your light and fulfilling your purpose, your commitment to be your authentic self, because that's what's going to make all the difference in the world. Thank you and have a harmonious day.
Happy New Year.